Hello everyone, this is Ashish. Welcome back to Talk 4712. 2022 is right around the corner. So let's talk about a great way of starting your year. If some of you guys are looking for a job, some employment, part-time, full-time, whatever it might be, I'm going to bring you 3 ways of how you can get an employment in the year 2022. Now these 3 ways will not be including competitive examinations. We have talked sufficiently about that. I've had a lot of guests on Momentum podcast who have talked about that, but there's an area of, you can call it freelancing, private sector job, temporary jobs, which some of you guys might be looking. Some of you guys might be looking for it to support your preparation. Others might be just looking to support yourself or your family. Some of you guys just want to have an extra earning. We are going to talk about some simple steps to do it, some very unexplored ways to do it. Watch this video till the end because these are very rarely discussed ways of getting a job, and partial knowledge is dangerous anyways. Maybe one will work, maybe all 3 will work, but I think that you should definitely pay attention because these are rare ways of getting an employment. I think a lot of graduates are missing out on project assistantship. What is it? If you are interested in developing a research-based career, you are having some area of specialization or area of interest, then you should find out all the universities in which that kind of work is going on, find out the professors who are working in that kind of research and mail them all. You do not need any examination. If they like your profile, they are going to take you as a project assistant. Best part for some of you guys would be that it pays, because a lot of these projects are sponsored and are funded. They can afford to pay you because you will be taking care of a lot of lab or experimental activities that maybe the professor might not have sufficient time to always go through. The best part for some others would be that you are getting a practical project experience, a research experience, which you can display in the future if you are interested in a research-based career. Secondly, you can get a very good letter of recommendation if you are willing to pursue a PhD. Apart from that, a lot of these professors are having very good ties with industries, and because of that, they can recommend you or at least get you an internship. I'll give you a format for mailing, but you'll have to do the job. You'll have to go to the universities, search the area of interest. There's always a lab or research area in any university website. Just go through it and start mailing. It's as simple as that. You should always be ready for dropping a lot of these mails. You should always be ready for listening to no, but at the end of the day, it will turn out if you keep at it. One of my friends actually got to Belgium to do her PhD. She was in 1 year continuous project assistantship, got a very good letter of recommendation, full scholarship, got her career very well settled. So you can also look for it if you're interested in a research-based career. Now the next one that I'm going to talk about is going to blow your mind. If you are hunting for a job, this is a brilliant platform for you guys to apply for multiple jobs simultaneously. Most people don't even know about what are the vacancies that are available, what are the various jobs that are currently hiring exactly for your profile, and the Great Learning platform does exactly that. This video has been sponsored by Great Learning, but I took it because I really believe that they are doing a tremendous job, and that's why I decided to support it, just like they have decided to support this video. It's a free platform. You go over there, apply for multiple jobs. They make it super easy for you. Multiple people have already gotten result out of it. They have gotten decent to extraordinary jobs, lot of well-recognized companies that they are tied up with. Let's discuss it one by one. The simple procedure that I believe that all of you guys, if you're seeking for a job, should apply for. So it's as simple as going over there and joining for free. Down below you can see all the partners, the companies that they are tied up with. These are the people who have found success with Great Learning platform. You can look at the packages that they have achieved, the companies that they are placed in. Apart from that, you can also go over there and check out what they say about the Great Learning platform. You can also go through what the companies say about the Great Learning platform. It's all extremely transparent. There are basically 2 different kinds of jobs, technical and business. These are all displayed over here. There's a test that you will have to appear for is also free, and even if you do not make it till that point, you can appear in it after 3 days. So as you can see, the Great Learning Platform is a great platform for job seekers. It is well organized, everything is structured very simply, and you can go over there and apply for free. There are a lot of skill development courses also going on over there if you want to enhance your skill to be more eligible for these jobs. But do explore their website. I'll leave the link down in the description box. I just went through it. I don't even need a job and I loved it. It is very well organized. I can just wish that we had something like this back when I was hunting for a job. It would have made my life so much easier. But that's the beauty of the internet. We are continuously evolving. Do let me know how was your experience down in the comment section if you have already gone through it. And let's move on to the third one. Now the third one that I'm going to talk about is going to be a broader field. So I'm going to explain using 3 examples so that you understand it simply. I'm talking about skill development. What I'm not talking about is going through a 3 weeks long course, let us say, which is paid, getting a certificate, hoping that your interviewers are going to be impressed. Nobody really cares about the certificates that you earn if the skill that you learned cannot be applied practically to solve real world problems. That is what you should be aiming at. On the contrary, you can learn all the skills that you want to learn to solve practical problems just by going through free online courses. Now let me take some examples. Video editing. Around a year back, I posted a notification that we are looking for video editors, and if you are interested, you send us your application, send us your CV, whatever you have worked upon. Basically, let us know about your level of skill. We got hundreds of them. The problem was most of them were just not up to the mark. So this is something that you can learn absolutely for free, but people are not investing time and energy and those hours in honing that skill. The people who did get selected are still working with me, and none of them took any paid course. So they are earning money by something that they learn for free. That is the beauty of internet, but you'll have to be smart enough to learn. Let us take second example. It's from my personal experience. I'm a mechanical engineer. In 3rd semester, I thought that I'm going to learn the skill of computer-aided designing. So I joined a coaching, paid 7,000 rupees for around 6 months to get all the course of all the designing software starting from AutoCAD to ANSYS. I learned those softwares, got the degree, but it was only in 7th semester that I encountered a practical problem and nothing was solvable over there with the skills that I had. So I started scanning the internet. I went through tutorials after tutorials after tutorials on YouTube, hours and hours, trial and error, and finally got the solution of a practical problem. I've even made a tutorial video on that. You can go through it. All the money that I spent in earning that degree, it was all waste, because ultimately I learned from free resources when I tried to solve a problem that is open-ended, and I tried to solve it, and that was the learning process. Nobody, not the BARC interviewers, not the ISRO interviewers, not the IIT Bombay interviewers cared about the degrees. They cared about my experience. What was the outcome? What did you wanted to achieve? These were their questions. So you will have to learn a skill, and you can do it absolutely for free. Now let us take a third example which you can also use to earn some income. Well, preparing for competitive examination, I know a lot of you guys are doing it. That itself is a skill, because you can solve certain kind of questions. You have an awareness of a particular examination. So that is a skill. So there are a lot of coaching institutes looking for hiring content development people. So you can go over there, apply for a lot of coaching institutes, and if you get selected, they are going to pay you maybe on hourly basis or maybe on per question basis. Now, payment is important for a lot of you guys, but what you should ultimately understand is that even if someone wants you to work for free, if they are of good level, obviously, not any random people who want you to work for free, but if you think that that experience can help me to grow in future, is going to build a good profile for me, then you can also think about that experience as a payment. Now, I never made anyone work for me for absolutely free, but some people will expect you to, at least in the starting phase, work for free, and that's their choice. Now, if you think that you can get something out of it, I believe you should do it. A lot of people are very much focused towards the money part, not focused towards experience, because of which they do not have the skill required to earn money. If you are given a choice to pick between money and experience, you should always pick experience, because that is going to give you a return in the long term. Now, the first point and the third point that we have discussed has one thing in common, that is you'll have to drop a lot of mails. Now, that is something that you should be very comfortable in doing. Make a target that every day I'm going to be dropping somewhere around 5 to 10 mails. As a hustler, as a fresher, that is your duty. If you really want a job, a lot will be sent and ignored, some will be responded with, and some will be positive. And that is what my friend, who ultimately turned out to get a research assistantship and got a brilliant career in future, said that, see, you'll have to drop a lot of mails, but if you keep on doing it, ultimately the success is absolutely certain. Some professors will just tell you that right now we don't have a vacancy, but in future, if it comes out, I'm going to let you know. So you have to be in touch with those people. You have to continuously keep on reminding those people. It's a full-time job to get a job. You have to know that. Beware of the scams. There are a lot of those going on as well. I'm saying this as the bottom line. You do not need to pay even a single paisa or cent to get a job. You have to fix that in your mind. Well, there are few platforms which will require you to get a subscription, so that, for example, freelancing platforms, and also that they show you the jobs. But I've shown you an example of a free one as well. There you can, if the platform is reliable, but other than that, if someone is asking for application fee or some deposit or something like that, that's a scam. Please stay away from that. Be aware. Now, these were just 3 tips, but there are like dozens more. And I realized that it is better to focus well on few than to say a lot and people don't understand anything. So I'm thinking that there can be a sequel to this video. You let me know down in the comment section if you want 3 more, 5 more, 10 more. I can bring it. There are a lot of ways of getting an employment. It is just limited by how bad you want it. That's about it, guys. I'm going to end this video over here. Any doubt, suggestion goes down in the comment section. If you really like this video, well, there was a lot of effort involved, and hit like if you support this channel. Some people just watch the video and never care to subscribe. You should do that. Also press the bell icon so that you do not miss a video. And thanks for your support. I'll see you all of you in the next one. Till then, bye.